with Google having full control of your website and live access to user data, can we realistically assume that non-Google analytic tools will ever be needed again? Of course, the answer is no. In fact, the only tool you will ever need in the future is a significantly upgraded GA4 account, which will incorporate all functions currently provided by third-party tools. Google already has the capability to provide all the features provided by tools such as Crazy Egg or Hotjar, for example. At present, it simply chooses to focus its core business, which is AI. If you're not convinced, just think about the free Microsoft Clarity tool that has already made these tools redundant. Look, Google operates under full awareness of the fact that once AI is achieved, the company will seize control of all industries of the future, or most industries of the future. And certainly adding heat maps to their analytics account is far from the immediate priority. But then again, it could happen any day, as Microsoft Clarity provided. However, from the moment AI status is achieved, GA4 capabilities will explode well beyond its existing features. Even in terms of split testing, the free Google optimized tool has made most, if not all, A/B split testing tools redundant. The funny thing though is that Google announced it will discontinue Google Optimize, and it's expected to incorporate this type of functionality within GA4. Oh, and one of the top analytics tools, Looker Studio, was promptly purchased by Google a few years back and integrated with their own data studio tools. So even now it is super simple for you to pull the data from all your Google properties in Looker Studio and apply advanced analytics to it. Look, do we know how the final GA4 capability will look like? The answer is no. But what we do know is that Google is a data company, and data analysis and prediction is what it does best. Just consider this. In addition to its GA4, Google Search Console and other data tools you currently use for free from Google, Google also provides a variety of paid data analysis tools for all types of use cases and businesses. Looker Studio and BigQuery are some of the most well-known, but there are many more. And keep in mind that now all Google's cloud services are integrated with Gen AI technology. The aim of the game is simple. Remove the need for queries, SQL, Python and other. Just link your data to Google and then ask questions to surface insights. Or simply let Google have a look at it, generate an action plan, and at a touch of a few buttons, launch a fully automated performance max campaign. Write an article on your blog, improve an old one, generate a new image to replace the old one, and so on. Of course, it is very easy to see how this workflow could be easily integrated in GA4 as well. Google could basically have one integrated point where you quickly allow RankBrain to take the data analysis of your hands, put a recommendation plan in place, and have an apply button in front of each recommendation, just like you currently have in your Google Ads interface. All automated, no SEO, paid ad specialists or complicated skills required. Of course, Google has already included an insights and recommendation section within its GA4 console, but this is a very timid start and mainly reactive. We can therefore conclude that all analytic tools like Amplitude or Mixpanel are already being made redundant by Google. With the risk of repeating myself yet again, Google, Amazon, Microsoft and IBM are already selling machine learning and AI services through the meter via their Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure platforms. And most SEOs, Google Ads specialists and digital marketers in general are losing valuable time by arguing against the idea of digital marketing becoming extinct. They spend energy on getting angry at Google and its frequent algorithm updates, or they deceive themselves. Worst case scenario, they argue, algorithms will help improve our performance as digital marketers. They will never replace us, they think. We need to embrace automation and work together with the machines. This will make us better, they conclude. Many futurists also delude themselves by arguing the same point. Machines will not replace people, but rather work together and complement each other. For example, I'm not sure if I can spell this name correctly, but let's give it a go. Brynjolfsson and McAfee, in their book The Second Machine Age, argue that in the future people will work with machines rather than against them. Kevin Kelly, one of my favorite futurists, also believes that in the future we will earn our wages by how well we work with machines. In fact, Kelly forecasted that 90% of our co-workers will be unseen machines. Good SEOs have also embraced the mindset of working with rather than against the machines. It may not seem obvious, but this mindset is called, wait for it, white hat SEO. You did not see that coming, did you? Look, the idea behind white hat SEO is that trying to deceive Google, or what we call grey hat or black hat SEO, doesn't work anymore. Hence, by working together with Google, which we call white hat SEO, and being honest with RankBrain, we will improve and bulletproof our client websites against future core updates. So what do we do to work with Google? Well, we do what Google tells us, which is feeding RankBrain with more and more quality content, which is more and more expensive to produce and less likely to deliver ROI, as we discussed already. However, the idea that people will work with machines, particularly in the digital age, is a combination of wishful thinking, a huge dose of naivety, and cognitive dissonance at its best. If you don't know what cognitive dissonance is, we discussed it in our course on online psychology. Back to our discussion. Just think again about the progress made by Google in dismissing traditional ranking factors. As we discussed, you are already feeding consciously or unconsciously a massive amount of data into Google's algorithm. This allows Google to further refine its algorithm, launch new core updates, and slowly but surely reduce the input you have as an SEO, Google Ads specialist, and digital marketer overall. In conclusion, you are training RankBrain to replace you. In fact, if you are honest with yourself, at this point the level of skill required to run successful SEO campaigns has reduced considerably, regardless of what seasoned SEOs will tell you. If I think about it, it is these experienced SEOs and paid search specialists that will have the most to lose from Google's already commodifying their jobs. Okay, let's stop here for the moment. In the next session, we will talk more about the actual process and trends that RankBrain will adopt in commodifying and ultimately make redundant the profession of SEO, paid ad specialists, and digital marketing in general. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next session.